Imagine this: a 19-year-old has built $1 million business while most people your age are figuring out what to do with their first job. You might be thinking, how is that even possible? But here's the truth: success doesn't wait for perfect timing, and opportunities don't wait for permission. This young entrepreneur tapped into the modern digital economy, leveraged global platforms, and turned action into extraordinary results. Today, we're going to explore exactly how he did it, what mindset drives that kind of success, the how-to, and how you can take the lessons from his journey to accelerate your own path to wealth, no matter your age. The first key lesson from confronting a 19-year-old Amazon FBA millionaire is the power of early action. One of the biggest misconceptions about success is that you need perfect timing, extensive experience, or a large amount of capital to get started. Many people delay pursuing their goals, waiting for the right moment. That rarely ever comes. The reality is that taking action early, no matter how small or imperfect, provides a critical advantage that compounds over time. Those who start at a young age, even with limited knowledge, gain a head start that allows them to learn, adapt, and grow faster than anyone who waits. Early action creates experience. There is no substitute for doing. You can read books, watch tutorials, and attend seminars, but the knowledge gained from taking real steps is far more powerful. The 19-year-old millionaire didn't become successful by waiting until he felt fully prepared. He started, made mistakes, adjusted, and kept moving forward. Each decision, each misstep, and each small win provided lessons that accelerated his journey. By starting early, you are essentially giving yourself more time to learn from experience while others are still in the planning or hesitation phase. Another advantage of early action is compounding growth. Time is one of the most powerful wealth-building tools available. The earlier you begin, the more opportunities you have to reinvest earnings, improve systems, and scale operations. For example, starting an e-commerce business at 19 may generate modest profits initially, but by the time you're in your mid-20s, those profits can grow exponentially if you reinvest strategically and refine your approach. Waiting until your late 20s or 30s can mean losing years of potential growth, making it much harder to reach the same level of success. Early action also builds confidence and momentum. Taking decisive steps, even in the face of fear or uncertainty, strengthens your belief in your own ability to succeed. The young Amazon FBA millionaire didn't let self-doubt stop him. Each completed task, each sale, and each milestone reinforced his confidence. Momentum is a powerful force. Once you start achieving small wins, it becomes easier to tackle bigger challenges, take calculated risks, and scale your business. Hesitation, on the other hand, creates inertia that is difficult to overcome. It's important to recognize that early action does not mean reckless action. Strategic planning and research are necessary, but perfectionism is the enemy. Many aspiring entrepreneurs spend months or even years over planning and overthinking, waiting for conditions to be ideal. The truth is that there will never be a perfect moment. Markets change, opportunities arise and disappear, and competitors move faster than you. Those who act early learn to navigate uncertainty, adapt quickly, and gain an advantage that those who delay will never experience. Finally, early action cultivates a mindset of ownership and responsibility. When you start young, you are forced to make decisions, solve problems, and face the consequences of your actions. This builds resilience and self-reliance, qualities that are crucial for long-term success. Waiting until later in life often means missing the chance to develop these traits under real-world conditions, leaving you unprepared for challenges when they inevitably arise. In essence, the power of early action cannot be overstated. Starting young, even with limited resources or knowledge, allows you to gain experience, build momentum, and compound growth over time. It creates confidence, teaches resilience, and positions you ahead of those who wait for the perfect moment. The 19-year-old Amazon FBA millionaire is a prime example. He didn't wait, he acted, And by leveraging time and experience, he created extraordinary results that many older, more experienced individuals struggle to achieve. Taking action today, no matter your circumstances, is the first step toward creating massive success in the future. The second key lesson from confronting a 19-year-old Amazon FBA millionaire is the importance of leveraging e-commerce and market opportunities. In today's digital age, platforms like Amazon, Shopify, and other online marketplaces have opened doors that were previously unimaginable. Anyone with determination, strategic thinking, and willingness to learn can access a global customer base and build a profitable business. What sets successful entrepreneurs apart is their ability to recognize these opportunities early and take advantage of them while others are still hesitating. E-commerce provides a unique advantage: low startup costs and high scalability. Unlike traditional businesses that require expensive storefronts, inventory, and staff from the start, online platforms allow young entrepreneurs to test products, understand their market, and grow gradually. The 19-year-old Amazon FBA millionaire didn't start with a huge budget. He began with a small investment, researched trending products, and leveraged the platform's infrastructure to reach millions of customers. This approach allowed him to scale rapidly without taking on massive financial risk. Another critical aspect of leveraging e-commerce is understanding market demand. Successful young entrepreneurs study trends, analyze competitors, and identify gaps in the market. They focus on products that solve real problems, fulfill specific needs, or cater to emerging consumer interests. By doing this, they maximize the potential for sales and reduce wasted effort on products that won't perform. During a recession or economic slowdown, consumer behavior shifts, creating opportunities for those who are observant and proactive. By recognizing what people need most during tough times, you can position your products to meet that demand effectively. Strategically using digital tools and marketing is another major advantage. Platforms like Amazon provide built-in logistics, payment processing, and global reach. But it's marketing and optimization that turn a small operation into a million-dollar business. The young FBA millionaire understood the power of digital marketing, product listings, and customer engagement. He optimized listings for search, used advertising to increase visibility, and leveraged customer feedback to improve offerings. These skills allowed him to compete with larger, more established brands and rapidly grow his business. E-commerce also teaches adaptability. The market changes quickly, consumer preferences evolve, and trends can shift overnight. Those who are willing to pivot, experiment, and learn from results are the ones who succeed. The 19-year-old didn't stick rigidly to one product or strategy. He tested, learned, and adapted as he went. This flexibility is critical for anyone seeking to leverage market opportunities, especially in the fast-moving world of online business. Another key point is the power of reinvestment. Earnings from early sales can be reinvested into more inventory, marketing, or even new products. This creates a cycle of growth that compounds over time. Many people fail to see the potential of this strategy because they treat profits as instant gratification, spending instead of reinvesting. The young millionaire understood that reinvesting wisely was the engine that allowed his small startup to scale into a million-dollar operation. Finally, leveraging e-commerce and market opportunities requires a mindset focused on action and learning. It's not enough to identify opportunities, you must also execute. The combination of research, strategy, and hands-on experimentation separates those who succeed from those who only dream about success. Starting early, understanding your market, using available digital tools, and reinvesting intelligently are the hallmarks of entrepreneurs who can turn small beginnings into extraordinary results. In summary, the second key lesson is that e-commerce and market opportunities provide a powerful platform for wealth creation, especially for young entrepreneurs. By recognizing trends, Leveraging digital infrastructure, understanding consumer needs, and reinvesting earnings strategically, anyone can scale a small operation into a significant business. The 19-year-old Amazon FBA millionaire demonstrates that success is accessible to those willing to take action, learn, and strategically leverage the opportunities available in the modern digital economy. The third key lesson from confronting a 19-year-old Amazon FBA millionaire is the critical importance of mindset and resilience. Many people assume that success is purely a result of luck, timing, or having the right resources. While those factors can play a role, mindset, the way you think, react, and persevere, is often the true differentiator between those who fail and those who achieve extraordinary results. Young millionaires cultivate a mindset that embraces challenges, learns from failure, and maintains focus on long-term goals, and this is what sets them apart. Resilience is at the heart of this mindset. Building a business at 19 is not easy. There are countless obstacles, market competition, operational mistakes, unexpected expenses, and the constant pressure to grow. For most people, these challenges would be overwhelming and discouraging. But resilient entrepreneurs see obstacles as opportunities to learn rather than as roadblocks. When faced with failure, they analyze what went wrong, adjust their strategy, and move forward with greater clarity and determination. This ability to bounce back quickly is essential, especially in a competitive environment like e-commerce, where mistakes are inevitable, but repeated effort leads to mastery and success. A strong mindset also involves maintaining confidence in your abilities, even when others doubt you. Young millionaires often encounter skepticism from peers, family, and society. At 19, most people are still trying to figure out their path in life, and starting a business can seem risky or unrealistic. Yet, those who succeed don't allow external doubt to derail their focus. They believe in their potential, trust their strategy, and remain committed to their vision. Confidence is not arrogance, it is the inner assurance that you can overcome challenges and adapt to any situation. Another aspect of mindset is discipline. Success, especially at a young age, requires consistent effort, long hours, and dedication to learning. Many young people fail because they underestimate the amount of work required to build a thriving business. The Amazon FBA millionaire didn't become successful overnight. He invested countless hours into researching products, managing logistics, optimizing listings, and marketing. Discipline allows you to push through fatigue, setbacks, and distractions, ensuring that your actions align with your long-term goals rather than short-term comfort or avoidance of challenges. Persistence is closely tied to resilience and discipline. In business, failure is not only inevitable, it is necessary. Each mistake is a lesson that teaches you what works and what doesn't. The difference between the successful 19-year-old and those who fail is the ability to persist in the face of repeated setbacks. Persistence means continuing to move forward, testing new strategies, and refining your approach until you achieve results. Without this quality, even the best ideas or opportunities may never reach their full potential. Mindset also shapes how you handle stress and uncertainty. Economic fluctuations, supply chain issues, or changing consumer preferences can create pressure and anxiety. A resilient mindset transforms stress into a motivator rather than a deterrent. By staying calm, focused, and solution-oriented, young entrepreneurs can navigate volatile environments effectively and make rational, strategic decisions rather than reactive or emotional ones. Finally, the right mindset encourages continuous learning. Young millionaires understand that knowledge and self-improvement are lifelong pursuits. They constantly seek new skills, study trends, and adapt to changing circumstances. This mindset of growth ensures they remain competitive, innovative, and capable of scaling their success over time. In summary, mindset and resilience are fundamental to turning ambition into reality. Confidence, discipline, persistence, adaptability, and a commitment to learning create the foundation upon which young entrepreneurs build extraordinary businesses. The 19-year-old Amazon FBA millionaire exemplifies how cultivating the right mindset allows you to overcome challenges, seize opportunities, and achieve remarkable success at any age. Without resilience and the proper mental framework, talent and resources alone are often insufficient to reach your full potential. The fourth key lesson from confronting a 19-year-old Amazon FBA millionaire is the importance of reinvesting and scaling smartly. Earning money is only the first step in building lasting wealth. The real power comes from strategically putting that money back into your business and using it to create exponential growth. Many young entrepreneurs make the mistake of spending profits as soon as they earn them, treating their early wins as rewards rather than tools for future expansion. Those who achieve extraordinary results understand that disciplined reinvestment is the engine that drives long-term financial success. Reinvestment starts with a clear plan. The 19-year-old millionaire didn't simply take profits from his Amazon FBA business and spend them on luxuries. Instead, he carefully allocated earnings into areas that would increase revenue, efficiency, and market reach. This includes purchasing more inventory of high-demand products, investing in marketing campaigns to boost visibility, and using analytics tools to optimize operations. Each reinvestment decision was made with the goal of compounding growth rather than seeking short-term gratification. Scaling smartly also requires understanding the difference between spending and investing. Not all expenses contribute to growth, and careless spending can derail progress. Successful entrepreneurs focus on investments that generate returns, whether in advertising, technology, tools, or education. For instance, spending money on targeted ads that increase sales or software that automates operations can yield far greater returns than luxury purchases. By focusing on high-impact reinvestments, you create a cycle where profits generate more profits, multiplying the value of every dollar earned. Another critical aspect of scaling is diversification. The young millionaire didn't rely solely on one product or one market. By gradually expanding product lines, exploring new niches, and reaching broader audiences, he reduced risk while creating multiple streams of income within the business. This approach ensures that the business remains resilient even if one product slows in sales or trends shift. Strategic scaling means thinking several steps ahead, anticipating potential challenges, and preparing the business to grow sustainably rather than burning out resources too quickly. Reinvestment also teaches discipline and long-term thinking. It's easy to fall into the trap of instant gratification, especially at a young age when temptation is high and patience is limited. However, the most successful entrepreneurs understand that building a sustainable business requires delaying short-term pleasures in favor of long-term gains. Every dollar reinvested intelligently today has the potential to generate 10, 20, or even 50 times its value in the future. This mindset of delayed gratification is what separates those who achieve extraordinary wealth from those who plateau or fail after initial success. In addition to financial reinvestment, scaling involves reinvesting time and effort. Learning new marketing strategies, improving product quality, streamlining logistics, and enhancing customer service are all ways to reinvest energy into the business. These non-monetary investments often yield even higher returns because they improve efficiency, reputation, and brand loyalty. The 19-year-old millionaire recognized that success is not only about money, but also about building systems and processes that allow the business to grow independently and sustainably. Finally, smart scaling requires constant evaluation and adaptation. Not every reinvestment will produce immediate results, and some strategies may need adjustment. 8. The key is to monitor performance, analyze data, and remain flexible. Those who scale strategically understand that growth is not linear. It requires experimentation, learning from mistakes, and making informed decisions based on results. By doing so, they maximize their potential while minimizing unnecessary risk. In summary, reinvesting and scaling smartly is the final key lesson from the journey of a young Amazon FBA millionaire. Earning money is just the beginning. Disciplined reinvestment, strategic allocation of resources, diversification, and continuous improvement are what transform early success into lasting wealth. By focusing on growth, delaying gratification, and making informed high-impact decisions, you turn every profit into a tool for exponential expansion, positioning yourself for financial independence and long-term success.